Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to the merry Moonbase. Obviously, some stuff has happened. Why do you not say I have any copper ore? I have 50 tons of copper ore. Alright, well that still needs to be worked on. As you can see, I added some more storage. Solar isn't quite keeping up, so I decided to repurpose these hydrogen generators. Now feed into the storage battery, and then I added a second set of batteries because why not? I had the room. This is hooked to an AND gate, so that way they're not just running all the time trying to top off the batteries, they're set to run at night. So at night when the solar panels aren't quite, doing anything, those then help feed the batteries. We're all good. I got my pips over here. That was just a long freaking process. I forgot to record. Where the hell is the plants? There we are. So they planted them, and they immediately stopped growing because it is too cold. Sleet wheat needs to be negative 55 at least, and it's negative 60 in here. So the piping... Oh, I'm a dumbass. I need to come around this. I think I was queuing that up and didn't pay attention to the fact that I was trying to build through neutronium. So I'm working on bringing ethanol up from the bottom of the base. Just waiting on the piping to get fixed, and for this pump to pipe some up. Anyway, how are we on plastic? Oh, we've used it all. Okay, perfect. We got 1 ton out of that. So I have not been back to the oil planet since. So we got 1 ton of plastic. We built the germ sensor, steam turbine, and we got a ton left over, which means I can start to think about rockets. I really do want more solar. Oh, rockets are probably more important. You are locked. Perfect. Yeah, so while they're building that pipe, looks like I need a rocket platform. A couple of them. And I probably want that material. What's radiation? Doesn't solar panels block some? Yeah, solar panels block some, that blocks some. So if I just that. And we'll just carve pretty much all of this off and I can get more copper ore. And probably need to head back to the oil planet and have someone run on the wheel to pump over some more oil. Two, three, four. Here. I suppose I need pretty much any of that. I just need that little bit to get that bit. Perfect. Pip-wise down here, the pips have been going nuts. This area is still too cold, so I moved my cooling loop to kind of start to warm this up. And we got tons of pips in here, so we should start getting barbecue out of that. This is all kind of melting, which is why I was focused over here, but, it's still too cold. But we still got plenty of sleet wheat grain in there. So we should be good. And now we can... Yeah, we need to get the petroleum up to here. And at some point I need to move this water tank. This water tank just is not doing me any good. So let's turn off that water going to it. I've got other water up here they can grab. And let's plan out some piping. I mean, it's not my prettiest piping job, but I'll leave the refinery there. We'll get rid of this old press. I've got a new one up here, which has got active cooling around it, and I actually made it out of steel. And then we just need to get the steam water that comes out of it out of there. Suppose I can feed it straight into here? I don't know, piping got a little insane. Alright, well, I'll figure out where to send that piping here in a minute. I suppose I just want to feed it right into that. Alright, that piping is now queued up. Research-wise, I've almost gotten all the materials research I can do without space. So the other reason I was going to build more sleet wheat is I want to get some bristle blossom farms going. Why won't my sweepies go through the door? I wonder if it's because I forgot to give them power. I built these and then completely forgot about them. How much power do you have available? Eesh. You are overloaded. But that's only if you count that pump, which is not used very much. And it's still potentially overloaded. Whatever, we need to get power over to those port loaders anyway. And as is always the case with oxygen not included, the wiring and plumbing goes insane rather quickly. Well, it seems like a perfectly fine place for a transformer. So one thing I like about this battery stack is you just kind of like, oh, I need a transformer here. I'm gonna wire over to it. Call it good. Alright, in order to get some ethanol going, I went and dug that out. So now some ethanol fell down and the pump will grab from both. And it's going to take forever to pump that much ethanol up there, and that's fine by me. Alright, that's all taken out. Now we're just waiting on more piping. Which, of course, is just going to take a long freaking time. And then hopefully we can start to get that growing, and then I can work on bristle blossoms, and then get berry sludge, so I don't have to worry about dupes in rockets. I think I left my hydrogen generators on for too long, because those are full. And I was not expecting them to be full. So let's bring the duration down to 30. Because if the solar panels can keep stuff full, it always seems backwards. Yeah, if the solar panels can keep this many batteries full, then hopefully these won't turn on. The problem is, this automatically draws, tries to keep these topped up. So we'll keep an eye on it. We've got some ethanol going in up here. Not very much of it, but it is coming in warmer. But this is just a lot of mass to heat up to above negative 60 or negative 55. Let's see where we at plumbing wise. Oh, looks like we're done. Abe, as soon as you wake up, you're gonna have a bad day. And research wise, we on to the next one? Yes. Perfect. And Bubbles is my newest dupe. And they are going to go up to orbital research and rocketry 1, and that's it. And they're going to go live in a rocket and do research once they get enough plastic. And we're moving that fan down. Alright, so now we're just waiting for Abe to grab a nap and then become completely stressed out. Oh, they did move. Okay, so they needed power. Can you tell them what to pick up? No. Oh, and I need to make this one wider because I need to fit in shipping. Okay, I have not used sweepies pretty much at all, so this is going to be a bit of a learning experience for me. I'm assuming these dumb bastards will hop down to here, but hopefully not. Alright, Abe, you just woke up. Time to go run on a wheel and dig. I wonder if I can make him prioritize that first. Yeah, alright, well. Let's do this. Abe, we're going to screw with your priorities for a moment. you need to run on the wheel first. And I still got plenty of oil down here. Yeah, I definitely don't need a power usage warning on this particular base. Alright, one good run on the wheel. And I should run that pump for quite some time. Oh, what the heck's down there? Is that a bedroom? Probably. Alright, let's have him also... Might as well have him dig. And my goal is to have him do as much as he can before he's completely stressed out, and then we'll get him back out of here. Once I use up all of this oil, it'll be time to actually have a dupe come in here and live and then operate an oil well. But I think I've got enough oil for quite some time before I have to do that. Well, back here at the main base, looks like we got a full tank of crude oil out of that. That's awesome. Oh, I forgot to give you automation. Very important to keep this thing from overheating and doing stupid stuff. I mean, even though it is made out of steel, it can get so hot that it's bad. Yeah, 45 is probably good enough. Alright, you got the gas pipes done. How did you build the fire pole first? I wonder about dupes sometimes. There's only a 20% stress. Well, he's up to 56% stress. I think I can get one last run out of him. So let's do this. Priorities. Yeah, close. Well, as soon as this battery is full, we'll get him out of here. He'll be up at like 70% stress, which is fine. And that should grab all of the oil. I don't think any of that's flowing over. Yeah, let's just get him out of there. Good job, babe. It's not the happiest dupe in the world, but whatever. How's that doing temperature-wise? Not enough to scald the dupe, so we're good. You are now pumping all sorts of fun stuff. How are you doing? Oh, you are full. Okay, how do I heat this up? Like it's one of those I want it to get warm and then I want to put an aqua tuner on it and cool it back down. Ah, 59 and you need to get to 55. Yeah, everything around here is, well, cold, but cold in a relative term. Yeah, so let's just put some radiant pipe. Like that. I mean, the transformer produces a little bit of heat, and hopefully that will be enough. I'm not looking to get hot just above -55. Well, we've got some plants growing. Just barely. That's good enough. We got almost 2 rows. Yeah, these two need to get up a little bit. What does carbon dioxide flash at? 48. Okay, so next focus is rocket platforms. Well, we have the rocket queued up. I think I need more. Oh, I need a battery module. Oh, I don't have any more height. Okay, well, I'll just put the battery inside. 2 solar panels and a gas cargo container is good. Carbon dioxide rocket for getting into orbit. Carbon dioxide for fuel, oxygen for the canister, and we should be good. It's just gonna take a while to build. Alright, my dupes are upset that they're walking through liquid carbon dioxide. So let's just turn these into mesh tiles and dump all of that down. And we've still got plenty of petroleum. Oh, and if you are above, I'm like, why isn't this pumping? And it's not pumping on purpose. And I stopped putting ethanol in over here because that's all set. You aren't backing up, so that's good. Ah. I disconnected this for some reason. I'll figure out what to do with the sweepies here in a minute. First, I want to get this built. So, priority time. Oh, right, you need power. I'm like, I'm not loading anything. Right, because you need power. Which power do you need? It's only 240. I could probably run it, famous last words, I could probably run it off of this. It's only 1 solar panel, but that... Ah, and I can also do this. When this thing is at base, you can help power this. It's only 120 watts, but that's half of what one of these needs. And we... Was that always 100? Let's see what the range is. I thought that used to be 50, or 250. I don't know. I don't remember. But we'll let it load up. This, we can view the interior. Yeah, so I need to put in all the research stuff. Well, we will see if my idea works. Once it gets built, then we'll go over what it supposedly is going to do. Let's look at skills. I realized I was trying to put Bubbles up to orbital, and that's not what I want. I want Bubbles to be doing this because Turner is a better researcher and can get through everything faster. So a bit higher on the skill requirement. I might skill scrub them to get rid of those two, but we'll see how they do in space. Worst case scenario is I bring them up, they stress out, I bring them back down. Good, that's what I thought. These only use power when they're doing something. I was afraid they might be one of those permanent load things, like refrigerators, but even though it's got power and it's got something set for it, it has nothing to do. So it's not going to waste power. Yeah, I think I've got animals eating my blossom seeds. But let's sweep those up. Just to make sure the pips, or the hatches don't eat them. Or sage hatches, whatever's eating seeds down there. Hey, you're growing. Nice. Alright, hopefully they'll plant those other two. Oh, crap, that was fast. That is the wrong thing. Just remember, that's not supposed to be that. Should be the hand sanitizer. You are manufacturing material, plastic. You let in oxygen. Okay, and why aren't you loading? We've got an input. Input has oxygen. You are set to store oxygen. Loader. I think this is one of those ones where I gotta reload. There we go. Now we're getting oxygen in, and you should be pumping oxygen. Oh, you don't have power yet. Once you get power, then ideally, oxygen will come in here, comes in on the bottom, and any carbon dioxide going over this will get eaten. Or now chlorine. There we go. And we're using the telescope. Well, that's good. If you use the telescope, then I can get that. I can disable it later. You. Somebody freaking do this. Okay. God, that might be all of my plastic. I said if I should move this over one. Yeah. Well, you're just about done anyway. Let's see, each of these is 60. I guess it's not drawing power from this battery? I was hoping this outside battery would give it enough. Potential load 380, current load 180. Well, let's disconnect the fridge because the fridge isn't doing anything. There we go. Yeah, refrigerator's really annoying. God, you were just cranking through that. Alright, let's move this over and put in a big battery and then head to space. Alright, I am waiting on food delivery. There we go. Alright, so we want Turner to go into orbit. Why can't I begin? Really? When did that happen? I thought it was height limited. Okay, so let's deconstruct you. What is the module 3? Still at the module limit. Oh, well that's... Oh, that's annoying. I was all happy that you could get the big spacefarer without it. So there's no way for me to load power into this. Well, that is really annoying. Can I swap this? I can't even swap that. Okay, well, let me apparently reconfigure the rocket, because I can't launch a carbon dioxide rocket. You can't even swap stuff out until... Yeah, see, now you can be taller. Annoying. Okay, so let's now do a battery module. Oh, what's the module limit? So which ones... Selected module adds 12 to the power. Oh, so that's burden. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... God, they've just made this way more confusing. What the hell am I supposed to do? So can I put a battery on there? Hold on. Oh, to run the sugar engine, I need the oxidizer tank. Alright, where is the small oxidizer tank? No active construction. Alright. Well, I'm making progress. I'm waiting for oxidizer, but everything else looks to be okay. That's set. Can I add a solar panel? Maybe. I mean, we're still within the height range. And the sugar engine should produce some power. Not that it matters. Why are you now saying no line of sight? Alright, but can you launch? Pilot boarded all crew. Okay, can I get one more solar panel? How are we looking on power wire? No, you can't reach it because I need a ladder segment. We are going to get there. Oh, I have not set my... I'm trying to use my bookmark that I haven't set yet. Okay, now? Okay. Change crew, Turner, begin launch sequence. And let's unzip your mask. Well, you don't need to work that. You. Disable. Ah, we definitely need berry sludge because the fridge is using too much power. And I don't know why this says no line of sight now. Is it because I moved it over? Maybe it is. Maybe I gotta swap those. Well, I've got the big battery out there, so I don't even need that battery anymore. Alright, well, I am now doing space research. So, thank you all very much for watching. Apparently you need a better engine for this to work. But space research is a go. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and we will see you next time with more frustrations.